Good morning. It's April the 12th, 2017. Time to kick off another day of trading with our usual disclaimer. Hypothetical simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Also, since the trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are also subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profit or losses similar to those shown. Well, Good Friday is a couple of days away. This is the 30-year auction, and that will be the market's focus. That tends to at least support the market and can sometimes take us higher. The 3-year and 10-year auctions weren't all that strong, but the market has managed to trade up on both of those. So we're poised to trade higher right now. We get a little help from the E-mini. So I like the long side of the market. 8 to 12 is pretty good support. 20 to 24 is pretty good resistance. And we've got stops above 24.5. And before the Q period wrap, late yesterday, we had probably best support against 8, right down in this area, right in here. So I do like the long side best. Today's news: import prices -0.2, export prices +0.1. Atlanta business inflation, don't know. Previously 2.1, so 2% is where they've been most of the time. And crude minus 700,000 barrels. Last night, crude drew 1.3 million barrels. Gasoline drew 3.7 million barrels. Distillates drew 1.6 million barrels, and Cushing built 800,000 barrels. So a draw of 700,000 barrels would be in line with what happened in the APIs. 19 to 23, sell 1. 27.31, sell 2. On the buy side, 13 to 9, buy 1. And 5 to 9, buy 2. Excuse me, 1 to 5, buy 2. But we like the market today. We get some help from the E-mini. Got a pretty good chance to take out 125.24. Another nice day on tap for us. Going to be about 70 degrees. Spring is just really a great time. You can see the renewal visually going on all around you with the trees starting to throw off leaves. As warm as we were in March, our trees are pretty much on schedule. We green out here usually by April the 20th, and everything's kind of on track to have that. So you can't rush Mother Nature. Okay, looking at the 30-year. $53 even, 53.04, number 1. 7 to 11, sell 1. 15 to 19, sell 2. Take a big break in the E-mini, I think, to take us above at 53.16 area. On the buy side, 20 to 24 is number 1. 13 to 17, buy 1. And 5 to 9, buy 2. Okay, another factor supporting the markets is China. And some news stories have put 150,000 people on the North Korean border. On other reports, they haven't. But what they did do is they told formally and announced to the world that they told North Korea that if they cross the line, that China would attack their nuclear facilities. So North Korea has been protected by China. China has used North Korea as a foil to get what they wanted, and China has told them to cut it out. which is a big switch from where China has been before January the 20th. Again, Trump gets attacked on all sides, from the left, from the Lindsey Grahams and John McCains of the world, obviously from the libertarians too. But right now, the North Korean problem started in the Clinton administration when they basically bent over and gave them everything, and food and energy to support their dying population. We had a good chance back then to change things, and wasn't done. Right now, Trump was just, I mean, the whole world is on fire. Middle East, Asia. So right now, the United States is going back and trying to bring some order to what's going on. Maybe we will. Okay, looking at gold, 1280 held. We've got a low volume number right here and right there. So 1280, 1285 is pretty good resistance. Get through 1283, the high volume area is up there, 87, 88. We haven't been here in a long time. We've got a B in the overnight. If the ES rallies, probably will come off somewhat. But again, treasuries, gold, and crude oil probably aren't going to see a hell of a lot of spec selling given what's going on in the Middle East and potentially with North Korea. I mean, things, if you want to sleep at night, you're long crude oil, you're long treasuries, you're long gold, and short indexes. Now, that's not a formula to make money, but the explosive moves, treasuries, gold, and crude, are to the upside. And to the downside in equities. So that's where you have to be careful. Okay, our 4/5 letter ledge starts at 79, so 79 to 81, sell 1. 84, 86, sell 2. The E-mini rallies today, I believe gold's going to come off. We're at 76, 75, so 73, 75 by 1. And 69, 71 by 2. Basically 75. If 75 holds, this market can trade up. Euro was off a bit when I looked at it early this morning. I don't know if it still is or not. Fingers not connected to brain. Okay, it's come off a little bit. I think we wanted to be short last night. What, it's 50 to 60, and so we have a high of 56. So that was our call last night. We're currently at 35. So we've got volumes, so we'll make 40 to 50, sell 1. 70 to 80, sell 2. Pick up this area right here. I believe if we take out the overnight session high, we should get back up. Take a look at maybe 75 to 80. On the buy side, 106 even, 106.10 by 1. Put a question mark at 25. And then 105.75 by 2. Not enough news to really spring things today. I think what happens in the E-mini probably will be a bigger factor than anything else on the euro. Right now it's pointed lower. We like the short side to test support. Support holds, we can trade from the long side. Okay, crude oil last night did get a jump with the API report. The EIA report is forecasting a draw, so we're pointed up, and stops above 54 is the play. So 53.75, 54 is sell 1. Closer to 54 the better. 54. 25 to 54.50 sell 2. With all that's going on in the world, we are talking about a 47.52 range. Then Syria gets bombed. We've broken out of that. So it's a $50 minus, $55 plus market once again. OPEC is making more and more noise about rolling over their current production quota. There was an article out early yesterday saying that they're at 104% of their agreed upon quotas, and that's the Persian Gulf states and Saudi Arabia are cutting their production. And Russia, on paper, has said that they've cut theirs. So hard to know for sure, but the market's acting like they've cut their production. Okay, 53 even, 53 and a quarter by 1. And 52.50, 52.75 by 2. I think the battle will be fought at 54 this morning. Or am I New Age? I don't know what New Age is. I don't feel like it when I get out of bed in the morning that I'm New Age. I'd probably be assigned to dinosaur fits. If you had to label me. Okay, here we are, 45 on the E-mini. Can we take that out? If we get through that, it really takes us down to that 35 to 40 area. So I think that we are going to take out 45 this morning. The dog in equities is the United States market. And what we've seen is that we're just gradually getting lower highs. And it's most easily seen on this chart to put it in perspective. But you can see right here that we got a trend line going and we're touching it. So the market's working its way lower. So I think we're going to get a retest of that 23.18 level right down here before it's all said and done. So I like the short side of the market. I just see this taking us lower. So we'll see if that actually happens today. It'd be nice if it did. So the first sell, the news of a 49 to 51, pretty bold. Picks up that level, picks up that level, picks up this level right here. About three things come together. Got a P high, got a high volume number, value area high, low volume number in the structure. Got this T period high here, so we'll see. The issue is, can we bust 45? I think we can. 40.42 by 1. 35.37 by 2. On the sell side, our 49 to 51 is sell 1. 54.56 sell 2. Okay, it's going to take a bit to get everything up and posted. I'm going to get busy on that. I will be back with you as soon as possible. Good trading in the meantime.